Well, the workshop has three parts to it. In 2 hours, what I do is I provide a crash course in physiology. I basically teach everybody how the hearing system works. Most music and audio people are geeky enough that they get into this, just as I got into it. What I basically cover is how the ear is really an organic audio system. All the principles that we learn in audio and recording and music can be applied in teaching the physiology. So I teach the physiology, how it works. Once you understand how it works, I can show you how it breaks. And how it breaks and the way hearing loss manifests itself. It's not like a volume control. It's more complicated than that. But it's not hard to understand once you understand the mechanics. And then the third part is conservation strategies. Where are the hazards? How can you protect yourself? How can you minimize loss? We're all going to suffer some loss. I mean, I wouldn't ask anybody to go cold turkey. But to be aware enough so that when you're faced with a noise hazardous situation, you recognize it and go, I can do something about this, and so minimize potential loss. And so that's the point. I think the major point of the workshop is to create enough knowledge and awareness that people can make informed decisions to say, okay, I'm going into a loud situation, I understand that. Or I'm going into a loud situation, I'm going to wear plugs, or I'm not going to stay very long. And to me, that's the key to developing a long-lasting effect that really will result in people changing their habits, because we have habits that make us inclined to suffer loss because we do stuff that just isn't good for us. We used to smoke cigarettes thinking they were healthy, and then in the 60s, somebody decided to stamp a warning on the pack of cigarettes. Okay, that was like the mid-60s. It took 40 years to get to the point that we have smoke-free environments. I'm hoping I can accelerate that to the point where it doesn't take 40 years to get to the point where we're actually enjoying life, but still listening to music and doing noisy things, but not in a hazardous way.